Hello. Hi. Welcome. Welcome to Meryl's Mystic, which will soon be Into the Mystic with Meryl, spiritual coaching. We are here today to get some divine messages through tarot for our super new moon in Libra. And today is the first day of Libra. I'm sorry that I had to reschedule from yesterday to today, but it seems to work out the way it's supposed to. So we're in all this like Libra energy, and I thought I would feel a little bit more love today, but I did uh kind of spend some extra energy this weekend in a good way. So I was feeling like I was recovering from that. And I know a lot of people are feeling this energy, and it's very much roller coastery. I think it can make a lot of us almost feel like we might be bipolar, where you finally get that motivation and you have to ride the wave of motivation, and then all of a sudden you just have to crash and listen to your body and rest. So I hope that you're tuning into what your body is telling you during this time. Your body is definitely nothing but an antenna for your intuition. So really listen to it and try not to force it to do anything that it doesn't want to if you can. And make sure you're taking advantage of your downtime in healthy ways. So today, since we're all in our Libra energy, we're gonna do a couple different cards, and I kind of try to find my cards that were like full of all the love, because Libra very much is kind of the sign that looks at the world through rose-colored glasses. Them and Pisces are very similar in that way. They are a dual sign, but they kind of see things aren't as black and white. There's not so much of a clear black and white between this dual sign, unlike other dual signs, where Gemini kind of establishes the black and white, and Pisces energy really helps us work those things together. Libra energy helps us see both sides from a neutral space, or at least try to, where we can find some deep understanding and forgiveness ultimately, so that we can grow and evolve as souls on this planet. Cool. Okay, so first we're gonna pull a card from the moon is on Saturday. It actually is at its zenith. It's 100% new moon, is in the middle of the day here in Colorado in mountain time. So it's kind of in the afternoon over here in the US of A. So it depends on where you are. Google is very good for all those answers. So we're going to start with an angel tarot card. We did these for the Pisces Virgo stuff. We're getting into, we were starting to get deep and having to shed some skin, and now we're getting back into some nurturing and some love. That's what Libra season's here for, is to give us some nurturing, some love. Just in time, Piper. Okay, ooh. That one jumped, but it didn't come out. So what is this Libra moon bringing for our air signs? We're talking to our air signs right now. So if you are, okay, just keep kicking them out. That's cool. I only wanted one, but we'll see if we can go through these quickly. So if you are a Gemini, a Libra, or an Aquarius, and please excuse the dog barking in the back. There's a lot of people in this house, so a lot of love. So the energy of the super new moon in Libra for our air sign. So since Libra is an air sign, you air signs will feel this stronger than the other signs. Everybody will be very affected. There's a lot of changing energy happening. So just make sure you breathe. Okay. And this has been coming up a lot for a lot of people and a lot of other signs. I did some private water readings recently, and this came up for them too, for your energy that this moon is bringing you. It's the Empress. Oops, this way. Archangel Gabriel. These are such beautiful cards. I don't even have reversals in this deck because they're just so like lovely and full of love. We're going to pull some traditional cards too. Okay, so this Empress is represented by Archangel Gabriel. Lavish abundance, give birth to your dreams, nurture yourself and others. And really right now, a lot of it is like, I feel like so much is the nurturing self. We're really trying to get into like really figuring out what the self-care, self-love is. Your creativity and hard work are bringing you great rewards according to this card. You have the Midas touch right now, so anything you nurture and give your loving attention to will flourish. Ooh. Marriage, children, and issues involving motherhood and creativity are positively affected now. If that is in your wheelhouse, if you happen to be expecting or wanting to expect, like it's also a good sign for that. But if you're not, like, don't worry. That's not to say that like you're gonna get pregnant. Okay, it's not that. That's not what that means. Whether you're trying to give birth to a child, nurture life into plants or pets, we all have plants or pets, or help a new project or business to grow, all kinds of babies, your creative endeavors will be successful. Enjoy the beautiful things in life, knowing that you deserve to be wonderfully provided for. Take excellent care of your body with massage, yoga, or anything that makes you feel healthy, vibrant, and luxurious. This message is really coming up lately too, when it's like those things that we know are good for us, like massages, those sort of things, but then even like doctor's appointments, stuff like that. Like there's just little things, like get back to your like meditation practice daily or your yoga, the things that are like really vital for you to feel better. That I just realized I pulled this from my own sign the other day and I totally needed this advice too, but I went and got a massage the other day, and I didn't really tell a lot of people because those are one of those things that not everyone understands. And so I snuck out of the house and went and got one, but I had been putting it off and I so needed it. So this is really about, yeah, those little nurturing things that you need to do. Ooh, and then you got the 5 of Fire, completing goals, bothersome details, conflict with others, which in traditional tarot, this is the 5 of Wands. And the 5 of Wands is it's in the traditional deck, it's kind of a combat card. A lot of the time it's like so many voices that it's hard to come to a conclusion. Competing goals. I said completing goals. Competing goals. So I almost wonder if more dogs barking. I almost wonder if you're having a hard time kind of deciding which route to go with the self-care. It's like, you know that you need to take care of yourself, but it's like there's all these things that you've been putting off, and so you're like, well, which one do I do first? So then you get Release, Archangel Azrael, which is actually the death card in traditional tarot, but that's why I love these, because they do release, because that's really what that's about. It's about big letting goes, big transitions. Things really need to come into an end in order for things to begin again. The end of a phase or situation, spiritual transformation, time to move on. So this makes you think it's the thing to do first is to something spiritual. And I say spiritual. Hi Nadia, welcome. I say spiritual in a very loose sense because everybody's higher power is different. Some people's higher powers themselves. In a non-narcissistic way, you can also, be your own higher power. So it's like something to be getting connected, like reconnected to who you are, where you exist in this world. Oh, new people. Welcome. Thank you for being here. So is there something that you're holding on to and it's getting in the way of you caring for yourself? It's something deeper. This is also can represent the Scorpio card, and Scorpio is all about getting deep, and we're going to pull some traditional cards. So let's do that because we're getting deep now. I wanted to pull some traditional cards about, excuse me, about what exactly the dark of the moon is shining on your, I know that seems counterintuitive, but it is actually, these moons shine light on our subconscious. The moon is all connected to our subconscious. So you need to get deep, and it needs to be something that gets in touch with yourself, your intuition, your higher power. Nature can be your higher power. Something that you love to do can be your heart. Something that sets your heart on fire, because we got that wands in there. It must be something that you are passionate about. Ooh. Okay, here we go. Oh my gosh. I hope that's all that fell. Yes, okay, perfect. Because I needed to. Haha. You got the Empress again, but in reverse. Okay, so first we'll talk about the Ace of Cups. Again, spiritual. The Ace of Cups represents renewed connection with your emotion, your intuition, spirituality, your higher power. Like you basically got the same messages. So obviously there's something that you know that I don't, that's coming up for you, because again, you got the Empress in reverse this time. So all about internal. It's all about internal work that has to do with your connection to your soul, your spirit, to the spirit world, to the divine, to nature, to something outside of yourself that also exists within yourself. I hope that makes sense. And it's like, man, two empresses, and you got one, like, it's really circling back. Get spiritual, man. I don't know, like whatever's like makes you feel like, even if you don't have a higher power, whatever like makes you have that feeling, those moments, like when you're at concerts or you're out camping and the stars are beautiful and you can see the Milky Way across the sky and you feel so small and like, but special at the same time. So there's, and this is like nurturing of the soul. That's good. Nurturing of the soul. Yep, says Piper. Okay. Well, we're moving right along, folks. I wanted to get you some direct messages, and here they are, bing, bang, boom. And so let's pull a postcard from Spirit, because we're doing it. Libra energy is great to start getting kind of ethereal with it. They're all about beauty and love. They are the lovers. Okay, come on, things. Let's pick one. Dearest you, on Earth, humans learn about life by telling stories and creating new ones based on shared experiences. Eventually, after repeating one often enough, it becomes your main story that you use to define yourself and the world. So to get the answers you seek, you must get vulnerable and hear your story when you tell it. Ask, why do you tell it? Is it really true? What else can be true? Can you see the truth that spirit is in all things? Do you see how other stories overlap and intertwine? Spirit loves stories, for they are like blueprints for co-creations. So tell the one we know to be true about you, a story of courage, gratitude, and honesty. Tell an empowered story about well-being, wisdom, and grace. You will experience your world according to the story you tell about it, so make sure they're stories you're proud of. Genuine, loving fan club. I love these cards. So cool, you guys. What is your story? Is your story even nurturing? What are you speaking into the universe? Are you speaking that like you deserve nurturing? like your soul deserves to be nurtured, because it does. And are you creating the story that you're proud of? So many deep questions. And these are also things that you are going to have to figure out for yourself, or you'll have to book a private reading for me so we can get more pinpoint. But this is just general for my air signs. If you are a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, it's time for some soul nurturing people. If you were wondering, like, okay, I need to take care of myself, I need to get back to this, what do I do? You got to start here. And there's whatever tools you need for that, meditation, nature hikes, like-minded people. It's time to get out there and fill your cup, man. Nurture, nurture, nurture. Spirit divine. It's your story. Tell a good one, okay? Cool. I will be doing, I don't remember what signs I'm doing next. I will be doing more signs very shortly. And if you just now joined, this is going to post here in just a minute when I finish this. And thank you for being here. Hold on to your hats. It's going to be, you're going to feel it. You're going to feel it. There'll be a few highs and lows, but it will all be for a reason. It will all be for deeper understanding of yourself, of others, deeper forgiveness of yourself and others. And that's what it's all about. Cool. All right, folks. I think the message is clear. And I know that you know what's best for you. Okay. Take care, and I will see you soon. Bye.